Yes, the curse of fear is broken. It is a new beginning. We are liberated from a 40-year-long journey. Behold, a new nation is born. A new flower is in blossom. Zambia, we are ready. Yes, Zambia, we will always be. Zambia.
Hello guys, good afternoon. Happy Independence Day. Tell me where you are watching from.
Zambia. Land of peace, land of joy, the land of tranquility. Zambia, shake hands with everyone because we are free.
After 40 years of trials and tribulations, we have finally arrived in the promised land.
Hello guys, good afternoon, good morning, whenever and wherever you are watching this live video from. Happy Independence Day wherever you are. Okay, happy Independence Day. Tell me if the video is clear so that we begin without wasting much of the time. Last month, how are you? How is everyone doing this afternoon? Where are you on this Independence Day? Thank you so much. It's clear. We can begin. Justin, happy Independence Day. Thank you so much from Kitwe. That's Copperbelt Province. Okay, that's Copperbelt Province, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Do you have anyone from Lusaka, Southern Province, Northwestern Province, Western Province, Eastern Province? We have Muchinga. Northern Province, is there Luapula Province? Tell me where you are watching from. Happy Independence Day to you. So in this video I'm going to give you an opportunity. I'm going to give you an opportunity to choose the question we should answer, because we're going to answer this together. This is 2025 Mathematics Paper 2 GCE. All right, so we have this question 1 here. So we begin. Choose the question. So we have question 1 here. This is question 2A. Question 2A. There is 2B. This is calculus. Then let's check question 3. Question 3 here. There is matrices and probability. Matrices and probability. Okay. Matrices and probability. Then we have question 4. Question 4 here, there's a quadratic equation. 4A. 4B here. This is, what is this? This is sets. Okay, sets. So you should be taking note the questions I should answer. Okay, this is construction. Do I have the instruments with me? Okay, I don't have the instruments with me right now, so this one automatically is off. So we have this vectors question 6 of 2025, 6A of 2025 GCE. Then 6B is this one, pseudocode. Then what else do we have? This is the end of section A. Okay. Then if you want, you can choose from section B, as long as that question it doesn't involve what? The graph, because I don't have graph papers with me here, and I can't use the ones inside the question paper here because they're not visible. Okay. So you have statistics. This is the graph. You see, it's not visible. Okay, it can't be visible to you. We also have this trigonometric question here, which looks confusing but simple. All right. Then there is this. What is this? What's this one? This is transformation. This is transformation. Then continuation of transformation here. Even here it's just transformation. Okay, then this is cubic function. This is cubic function. All right, this is where you're supposed to put your answer, write your answer. This is 10B still on cubic function, but this is just an extra question. Then we have this question, which is what question is this? This is F geometry, and it was with mensuration. Okay, mensuration, I think is somewhere here. Okay, mensuration. Then the last question is linear programming. Choose the question I must answer. I'll be waiting for your submission. First come, first serve. Which question should I answer? Natasha, how are you? Happy Independence Day. Happy Independence Day to you. I hope you are enjoying where you are. Which question should we answer? So in the next 15 seconds, if you are not 20 seconds, if you're not choosing, I will choose for you. Quickly, which question should we answer in this 2025 GCE paper? Question 8, second theorem. I mean in this paper, Natasha, not second theorem. This is paper 2. So question 8 is saying this one. Last one, question 8, which is the same question here. Okay. Anyone to pick the second question? Let me get first 3 questions when we begin. Okay, so let's answer this question together. This is question 8A of 2025 GCE, paper 2, rather. So a garden is in the form of a quadrilateral PQRS. Okay, you can see here, this is a quadrilateral. A quadrilateral is a polygon, a 4-sided polygon. Cool. Okay, then we are given that the distance PQ is 5 meters, QR 8 meters, RA 7 meters, then you also have PS there 60 meters. We are also given extra information at angle PQR, PQR here is 140 degrees, and the angle PRS is 18 degrees. 18 degrees. Okay. The first question is saying, find the PR. Find the PR. Let me explain to the best of my knowledge so that you understand. You may encounter similar question in your in your final exam. Okay, I hope you are studying, by the way. I hope you are studying. There's no time to rest. Even this Independence Day, this holiday, it's just an opportunity to you to do what? To study. All right. So find the PQ. Look at the question we are being asked here. We are asked to find the P. Is it PQ? PR rather. PR. This distance. Okay. We are asked this distance. Now, you need to ask yourself, which triangle are you going to use? Which triangle are you going to use? Are you going to use this triangle here, PRS or PQR? Now, you can use any as long as you can find the PR. Let me just explain. Where is that plain paper? Okay. Check. Let's try to use this triangle, the one this side. Let me just cut it like this. Let me just do like this. This is P, this is R, this is S. This mathematics is simple. This is 18 degrees, and this is 7 meters. This is 6 meters. Okay. Now we are asked to find the P what? PR. Now we are looking at the triangle we can use. Check. If you want to find, you are finding this distance, automatically you are supposed to use its corresponding angle, this angle. Now, do you know this angle? The answer is capital letter no. You can't. Okay? It's because we're not given this angle. Now, can you easily find the angle? No, it's not easy to find this angle. Okay? For us to find this distance, we need to find its corresponding angle. Now, its corresponding angle, it would have been easy if we knew two of the angles here. Okay? Would have just added the two angles that they subtract from 180 to find this what? This angle. So automatically, two information is what? Missing. Because here we can't use the sine rule. Okay? So someone maybe asking why this is not okay. This is not okay because on your ratio, sine S over small letter s is equals to, you need to pick the full corresponding, which is complete, full corresponding angle and the side. So here we're going to say sine r over small letter what? R. Now, do we know sine r here? R is what? 18. Do we know R is 6 centimeters? It's opposite of this, 6 meters rather. Now, let's come to this. Do we know sine S? No. Do we know S? No. So, we can't use this. Okay? Now, look at the triangle, the second triangle here. The second triangle is like this. Okay? Look at the second triangle. We've been given 140 degrees here. We've been given 8 meters here, 5 meters. Okay? 5 meters. Now, this is P, R, and this is Q. Now, if you just look at this is even clear. If you are finding this distance, you need to find its corresponding what? We need to have its corresponding angle. Okay, you see the angle is here. So we can use what? We can use cosine rule, where you have side, angle, side. Simple. Okay? Side, angle, side. Therefore, this question, coming back to, I think I've just explained this, it will be, let me just put, the opposite of this Q is this small letter Q. I want to come up with a formula. Okay? The opposite of this R here, this angle R here, is this R, this side. The opposite of this P is this side, which is what? P. Now, writing the formula will be very, very simple. it will be, start with this question, the side in question. The side in question here, we have given, so this is question 1, is Q. So I'm going to say Q squared is equals to, Q squared is equals to P squared plus R squared minus 2 what? 2 PQ, PR rather. PR cos the angle given here, cos Q. Okay? So this is the formula we are going to use. Okay? So now, what is Q? Q, if you check nicely, this is PR. Okay? So Q, going to substitute with PR squared is equals to, what is P? P is 8, so it will be 80 squared plus, what is R? R is 5 squared minus 2 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 5. Cos the angle given, which is 100 what? 40 degrees. Simple. 140 degrees. Yes, Precious, you are correct. Cosine rule can work. Yes. Okay. Now, here, you need to know that PR is just PR. 8 squared is 8 times 8, which is 60, 64. 5 squared is 25 minus 2 times 8 times what? Times 5. This is giving me 80. 80 cos 140 degrees. Okay? Cos 140 degrees. Then PR squared is equals to, here, when you reach this stage, add the first 2 here. Okay? Just add the first 2. There's no problem. Just add 64 plus 25. This is giving me 89. 89 minus 80 cos 140 degrees. Remember, this is how many marks? 5 marks. No shortcuts. Okay? No shortcuts. So when you reach here, you can punch everything in your calculator. Okay, say 89 minus 80 cos 140 degrees. Okay, 140. It's giving me, so we have PR on this side squared. It's giving me 150.283555444. Okay, this is what it's giving me. Then check, we are asked to find the value of PR, not PR squared. So what we're going to do here, we're going to square root both what? Both sides. Okay? Both sides. This 2 here and the square root symbol will cancel. Okay? So we just remain with what? PR is equals to. Then the square root of answer, the square root of the answer, this is giving me the square root of 150 of this is giving me 12.251935. Okay? Now, the degree of accuracy is not specified in the question. So what do? We leave our answer correct to 3 significant figures. So we're going to count here. So PR is equals to, so 1, 2, 3. This is the third significant figure, and this is 5. So we're going to add 1 to this one and it becomes 3. So the final answer will be 12.3. The units is in what? It's in meters. Okay? Units in meters. 12.3 meters. This is what's giving me as the final answer. Okay, so that's the first question. Then the second question, we are asked to find area. We are asked to find area. So area of triangle P, where's that one? PRS. Now area of this triangle here, this side. Okay. Now, for us to find the area, so this is 2, let me just write here. For us to find the area, yes, yes, you are correct, it's 12.3 meters. Cool. Now, for us to find the area, we need to know that area is equals to 1/2, then the two given, the two sides. Let me just show you something here so that you don't make a mistake. Remember, we are asked to find the area of PRS. PRS of this triangle. Okay? This triangle. So, finding this one, you need two sides. Now, we have this side and this side. We have also calculated Q here, this side, which is 12.3. Now, which two sides are we going to use? Okay? Don't be confused during the exam. As you, just what should be in your mind is, if I get these two sides, 1 and 2, I shouldn't get their corresponding angles. I think I've made myself clear. Anyway, I will explain. So, if you get this side, don't use its opposite angle, which is 18. And on our formula, there is what angle? And here we only have one angle, which is 18. So automatically, if you get 18 here, we can't use this side, which is what? Opposite of this angle R, which is R. We can't use this what? This side. Are we together? We can't use this side. Now, how about this 7? We don't have an angle, so we can use this 7. How about this one? We don't have an angle, we can get this one. So we can say, this is P, that by the way, and this is R. So we can say area is half P what? PQ sine R. In other words, in your formula, you shouldn't repeat letters. You have PQR. PQR. Not if you use this and this. If you use 6, it will be PR cosine R. Okay? So let's substitute here. You have found 13.3 meters squared. Okay, let's see if that's what we're going to find. Okay? P is what? 7. Q, we've already calculated Q here, which is 12.3 sine 18 degrees. So let me just go on my calculator here and do the needful. 0.5, which is just half, times 7 multiplied by 12.3. Okay, sine. What's this one? 0.5 multiplied by 7 times 12.3 sine 18. This is giving me 13.30311816. Correct to 3 significant figures of 1, 2, 3. So this one becomes 13.3. The unit is meters. Then this is area squared. Yes, you are correct. It's what? 13.3 meters squared. Okay? So that's how you find the area. How about the shortest distance? How can we find the shortest distance? Look closely. The shortest distance is from where to where? Is from S to PR. Simple. The formula for finding shortest distance, this is number 3. The formula for finding the shortest distance is shortest distance, let me just write abbreviate as SD, is equals to 2 multiplied by area over the base. Over the base. So it will be 2 multiplied by, what is the area? Area I've already calculated here as 13.3. So I'm going to write 13.3 3 over the base. What's the base? The base, this is the base, PR. What is PR? We will find PR here, 12.3. 12.3. Let me do justice there and calculate. 2 multiplied by 13.3 divided by 12.3. This is giving me 2.162601 here. Then to rounding this number off to 3 significant figures, what we are going to find is 2.16 meters. Okay, meters. That is the shortest distance. Now let's check. Let's check if it's really the shortest distance. This is 6 centimeters. This is 7 centimeters, 8 centimeters. This is 5 centimeters. Then this is 12.3 centimeters. Indeed, this is the shortest distance. Shortest distance. Okay, that is the shortest distance. So we are done with question 8. Question 8. Oh, there is also question 8b here. Question 8b and c. Now we are asked to solve the equation. This is 10. Let me just write down. I think it's not visible the other side to your side. So it's like this. 10 tan theta is equals to 50. This is the range. This is the range from 0 to 90 degrees. This is just one mark. This is supposed. It means that find the angle in the first quadrant where tan is positive. Simple. So where tan is positive, first divide by 10 so that we just remain with what? We just remain with the tan. So here to be tan theta is equals to 10 into 50 is 5. Okay? Then you go on your calculator and punch tan what? Inverse. So this will just remain with what? Theta is equals to tan inverse of 5. Let me just put it in brackets. Inverse of 5. I'm going to say shift on my calculator. Shift, then tan. Where are you? Oh, you are here. Tan inverse 5. This is giving me 78.69. Okay. So if it's in degrees and the degree of accuracy is not specified, you leave our answer to correct towards 2 decimal places. So here, this is just 78.69. The way it is 69 degrees as the answer, because this is in the first quadrant. So no stressing. This angle here, our angle is in between 0 and 90, and the tan is positive. Where tan is positive is in the first quadrant and the third quadrant. So we are done. That is just a mark. I think someone maybe they also want to know this one, since you've asked me to answer question 8. Question 8. I'll also answer this one. This is 8c. This is 9a minus c over 81a squared minus c squared. So we can factorize. Now when you look at this one on top here, we can't do anything here. We can just leave it the way it is. But down here we can factorize by difference of 2 squares. So here let's just leave it as 9a minus c over 81 squared is the same as 9 squared. A squared minus c squared. So this is a difference of what? 2 squares. Therefore, we're going to say 9a minus c over. So we're going to get one of the 2 9s, then a plus c like this. Then here 9a minus c in this time around. Then do you have what is common on the denominator and the numerator? Of course, we have 9a minus c. 9a minus c. So on top, we just remain with 1. So we're going to say 1 over 9a plus c. And this is the answer. 12 marks. We're done. Kafendera kamwana kamuntu. This is 12 marks. Guys, those who have just joined, happy Independence Day. We are solving 2025 Mathematics Paper 2, GCE rather. Then we are given an opportunity to just choose the question I should answer. Someone chose this question, okay? This question. So who is next to choose? Who is next to choose? We are done with question 8. So I said don't choose the one that requires the graph work because I don't have a graph paper or graph papers where I am this afternoon. You can choose any question from GCE, or you can just mention the topic, then I'll go direct to that question. Hello, these are the questions we have. Which question should we answer? Hello, I'm waiting. Do we have people here? Last one is saying calculus. Calculus. Okay, thank you. Let's go to calculus. I don't want to waste time. Let's go to calculus. So I'm sure I'm going to answer all calculus questions that came in this paper. Let's start with this. This is not a calculus question. This is not a calculus question. Calculus question it was question 2B. This is 2A. This is 2B. Okay. Let's answer this question. It's 3 marks. And remember, don't spend more minutes than the number of allocated what? Marks. So this is calculus, and we are told to find the equation of the tangent, not normal, but tangent to the curve, and the curve is y is equals to x to the power 3 minus 5x squared plus 8x minus 4 at the point where x is equals to 1. I think I've copied this question nicely. 8 is equals to 1. All right. At the point where x is equals to 1. Now we don't know the value of y here. Now, what you need to do is integrate the what? Integrate this function. So we're going to say dy, not integrate, sorry, differentiate, not integrate. Differentiate, so dy dx is equals to, look, the number in front of x here is 1. It's just invisible. So I'm going to multiply 3 times 1, which is just 3x, then 3 minus 1. So here we'll do the same. 5 multiplied by what? 5 multiplied by the power 2, like this, 2, then x, 2 minus 1. We come here, there is an invisible 1 here, so 1 times 8 is just 8, then x, that 1 minus 1. Then dy dx of a constant number is what? 0. Okay? Dy dx of a constant number is 0. So dy dx is equals to 3x, 3 minus 1 is 2, negative 5 times 2 is negative 10, x. Then what else do we have here? Before, so we can write 8. Now, x, check 1 minus 1 is 0. Anything raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. According to one of the laws of indices, is equals to 1. Then we have a 0. So this is it. Okay? This is it. Then we have a single point here where x is 1. Okay? X is 1. We need to replace dy dx is the same as gradient. So we're going to replace with the gradient there, m. Then where there is x here, we're going to substitute with what? 1. So it will be 3 open bracket 1 squared minus 10 times 1 plus 8. Okay, 1 squared is just 1, 1 times 3 is 3. This is just the way it is. Okay, 8. So gradient is equals to negative, 3 minus 10 is negative 7. Negative 7 plus 8 is 1. Okay? We have the gradient, by the way. This is the gradient of the tangent. This is the gradient of the tangent. Of the normal, would have divided this one by negative 1. Whatever you find here by negative 1 is the gradient of the normal. Since here we are told that this is the gradient of the tangent. Okay? We can't do anything to this. We're going to use this and the point. Now, we don't have a point, the coordinate. Out of the two, we are only given the x part. So to find y, we're going to substitute this x in the original equation. So we're going to say y is equals to 1 cubed minus 5 times 1 squared plus 8 times 1 minus 4. Okay, minus 4. Then here y is equals to 1 squared is just 1 cubed is just 1. 1 squared is just 1. 1 times this one will be just negative 5 plus 8 minus 4. Okay, 1 minus 5 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 8 is equals to 4. Positive 4 plus minus 4 is just 0. So the value of y is 0. So we are given the gradient here, and the point is where, what is x? 1, comma y 0. Okay, that's what we are having. That's what we are having. Then what do? We solve. Let's use this formula. Y minus y1 is equals to m open bracket x minus x1. Okay, so this is x1, this is y1. So I'm going to say y minus, what is y1? 0 is equals to gradient 1, x here just x, x1 is 3, 1 minus 1. Y minus 0 is just y is equals to 1 times x is just x. The 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. And this is the answer. Simple. Okay? This is 3 marks. Since you have requested for calculus question, let me even look for the other calculus question. The other calculus question, where is it? Should be in section B. Section B, what is this? Okay. This one. Okay, it's here. So I will solve all the calculus questions. I think there's just 2, and it's 6 marks. 2 questions, 6 marks calculus in paper 2. Justin is asking, on the shortest distance, is it okay to use the area which we round off, or we supposed to use the O figure representing area when you are calculating the shortest distance? No, you can use any. The answer will still be the same. Okay, you still be the same. The answer will just be the same. Use area. Okay, the final answer, the area you found, that's the simple way. Don't use the one before rounding off. Just use the whole area. Now, let's proceed. We've been given this 10b. We are told to evaluate. This is definite integral, 1. Then you have 5 plus 4x minus x squared dx. 3 marks. Simple. So this is what you do, guys. This is what you do. Integrating to a constant number, just add x. Okay? They're not even questioning you during the exam. Where is the x coming from? This 5 is the same as 5x to the power 0. Do you know that? And integration, this is the same as 5x to the power 0, because 5x to the power 0 is just a what? Just 5. Okay? Now when integrating, we add 1 to the power. So it will be 0 plus 1, which will be what? 5x. Just the same as adding x to the what? So here it will be 5x plus 4. X, 1 plus 1, we add over 1 plus 1. Okay? Minus x to the power 2 plus 1 over 2 plus 1. We're not going to add the plus, what's that one? Plus c, because this is a definite what? Definite integral. Okay? This is a definite integral. So, this will be 5x plus 1 plus 1, 2. 2 into 4, 2. So just we have 2x to the power 2 plus 1, 2. Okay? Minus x to the power 3 over 3. Okay? Now, when you reach this stage, this is what you do. Bring your upper limit as 4 and lower limit as 1. Okay? And then we're going to say upper limit, which is 5x plus 2x minus x cubed over 3. We're going to substitute this one with 4. Then subtract, what are we subtracting? The same expression here, which is 5x plus 2x squared minus x cubed over 3. Then here we're going to substitute with what? 1. Simple. Then let's substitute here. 5, what is the value of x? We're going to substitute with what? 4. So 5 times 4 plus 2, open bracket, 4 squared plus or minus 4 to the power 3 over 3. Like this, I've just substituted this side. You do the same on the other side. 5 multiplied by 1 plus 2 times 1 squared minus 1 cubed over 3. I've just substituted. You can now start solving. Okay. Now, 5 times 4 is 20. 4 squared is 16. 16 plus times 2 is 32. Okay. 4 to the power 3, which is 4 times 4 times 4. This is 64. So we have 64 over 3. Okay, you can use a calculator. This is mathematics over 2, just to confirm if it really is 64. All right. Then we have this side, 5 times 1 is just 5. 1 squared is just 1 times 1 times 2, just 2. Here, 1 squared is just 1 over 3, like this. 20 plus this one, this is 52 minus 64 over 3. This is what I'm having on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, I'm having 7 minus 1 over 3. So what you can do here, you can solve by doing what? Common factor. Simple. Common factor. Common factor here is 3. minus common factor here is, oh, it's also 3. Okay, 3. 1 into 3, 3. Okay, is 3. Then 3 times 50, 3 times 52. This is giving me 156 minus 3 into 3, 1 times 64 is just 64. We come to this 1 into 3, 3. 3 times 7, 27 minus 1, because 3 into 3, 1. 1 times 1, 1. Okay, 156 minus 64. This is giving me 92 over 3 minus 27 minus 1. This is 26. 26 over 3. Okay, 26 over 3. Now we have the common denominator as what? As 3. We can just deal with the power and the numerator. So we can say 92 minus 26. Okay, so 92 minus 26. 66. This is giving me 66 over 3. Then 66 over 3. 3 into 6 is 2. 3 into 6, 2. So it is 22 units squared. Why are we putting squared there? It is, we assume that we are calculating area under the curve. Area under the curve. So that's why we use units squared. Okay, that's it. All right, guys, that's it for this mathematics paper 2. In the next 15 minutes, we are going to look at certain questions in chemistry. Okay, organic chemistry to be specific. So don't miss out. In the next 15 minutes, I'll go live solving chemistry questions. Thank you so much.